Hey girls, this is Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. And if you're watching this video, you are a new consultant on our team, and I'm so excited. I'm excited that you've jumped in, that you're going to be on this journey with me and with so many other amazing women. We have such an amazing team. So I just want to affirm you right off the bat that you've made an amazing decision. Best decision ever. My only regret with Usborne is that I didn't sign up sooner. So I hope you will find much encouragement and joy and just blessing to you individually and to your family as well. So welcome. You are working through the new Consultant Success Start Checklist, which is fabulous. If you want to get your business started, hit the ground running, make some money for your family, share these amazing books with others, or just have some fun doing something that's just for you. You know, we kind of have our mom category over here. We kind of have our wife category over here, kind of our job category. But you know what? We as women, we just need something for us sometimes. So whatever your reason for joining Usborne, I'm glad you're here. You're not going to regret it. It's going to be amazing. So while you're working to get started, our dream team has this amazing Success Start checklist for you, which is going to be so helpful as you start rocking your business. So the first thing to do is to start brainstorming people. Now we're going to brainstorm people for some various reasons, but one resource that I wanted to provide for you was our 60 guests in 6 minutes. So this is a wonderful document. I actually send it to each of my hostesses for them to use, but I've also found it was helpful for me when I first started, when I was first getting started with the business. So when you get started, the first thing you want to do is have a kickoff party for yourself. It's great to do two, one on Facebook and one in your home. But, you know, I can kind of shift into analysis paralysis mode when I'm starting something new. So if you're going to have a kickoff party, obviously you're going to need to invite people. And sometimes that can be daunting because I'm sure you're super popular and you know a lot of people. So it's kind of hard at times to narrow down who to invite. Because of that, we wanted to provide you with this resource, 60 Guests in 6 Minutes. And it's got various categories of your life, coworkers, your friends, contacts through children's activities like sports, expectant moms, guests, first-time grandmothers, etc., etc. So these categories, literally print this document off, sit down, and you can start filling it in. But I want you to think about these people in two different realms. I want you to think about people that would be fabulous guests to your party, but then I also want, as you're brainstorming, I also want you to think of people on your list that would be great hostesses for you, because we want you from the very beginning to go ahead and pick 4 to 8 dates that you want to work this business, and then start looking for hostesses for those dates. So if you haven't already, that's one thing on our checklist. If you haven't already picked your dates, definitely work on that, okay? And now that you have those dates, you are going to start asking people. And so where do you get the names of the people to ask? Well, that's where this comes in. You can literally start working through this list to invite them. So a good thing to do as you're filling out this list, what I recommend, if you think they would be a good hostess, just put hostess in parentheses. Or if you just think they would be a great guest for your kickoff party, just put guest. So a great thing to do first is to start with those that you've marked as hostess. So I recommend starting with potential hostesses first, and you can ask them to host a party for you. Now don't make it like, hey, I'm an Usborne Books and More consultant now. I have my new business, and you want to host a party for me? Well, how would you respond to that if somebody asked you like that in a couple of short sentences? It wasn't very personal. You'd probably be like, whatever, are you serious? So make sure to include, just some greetings and salutations, to quote Charlotte's Web. So make it personal as you're getting in contact with them. And you know what? You can email them, you can Facebook message them, or you can even call them or talk to them in person. But just make it personal when you do contact them and ask them if they would be one of your first hostesses. And this great, exciting thing about them being a hostess with you is that you can offer them double free books. So, okay, you're contacting them, and then if they tell you, well, I don't know that I can host right now, well, you can respond back because you've already determined you're going to have a kickoff party. You can say, oh, well, that's okay. I'm having a kickoff party. Would you like to come to that? So that you can at least find out more about the books. So by starting with the hostess, if you do get some no's, then you can invite them to your kickoff party. So use this to start brainstorming people in your life. And again, in parentheses, put hostess or guest. But then there's one more category I want you to think about too. I also want you to put team member. Who do you want to work this business with? Do you realize that for every recruit or team member, somebody that signs up under you, just like you've signed up under somebody, for every new team member that signs up under you during your incentive period, you get $25 in free books of your choice from Usborne Books and More. So while you're brainstorming, think about a couple of those people that are your friends that you would really like to work this business with, because it really is a blast to do it with friends, because it's just another excuse to get to talk to your friends all the time. So that's a great place to get started as you are starting your business. So use your 60 guests in 6 minutes to brainstorm potential hostesses, potential guests to your kickoff party, and then potential team members. And then follow the rest of the steps on our new Consultant Success Start Checklist, and you're good to go. So I hope this document will be helpful. And if you have questions, let me know or let your team leader know. And we are cheering for you as you get started. Thanks so much.